Hi guys, my name is Igor. I'm owner and director of Crypto Communication Technologies Limited, based in Calgary, Alberta. Today I'm going to show you how you can create your own cloud for blockchain projects, and show you how easy it is to make deployment of blockchain technology within your organization. Especially you could do that for storage, like to make money off of storages and stuff on the cloud itself. And there's a SIA coin that can do that for you. And storage, although I would recommend storage instead of SIA because it pays more. Pretty much it will show you how you can create your own cloud instead of using AWS or Azure or Google Cloud, because some companies that deal with blockchain are heavily regulated, and without knowing that, you guys actually could break a law in terms of how you store sensitive information of your clients, especially Canadians, because it's not allowed to store any data of Canadian citizen in the United States. You should do that in Canada only. And I'll show you article where it states how you should treat client's information. Let me just pull it up. Okay, it's okay. Here we go. Pretty much when you go travel across the border, you are always warned that you should like protect your own information and stuff. And when it comes to Canadian businesses and public bodies such as healthcare or such as say federal organizations, I'm pretty sure they heard of OpenNebula, and I know that a few organizations still use AWS and Google Cloud, but someone breaking the law actually. And that's funny because when you heavily regulated like say Canadian securities organization, like administration tells you to do that and that and do audits and do that, and then some government bodies can do whatever they want, and especially in healthcare. When you're given the information of health card and stuff, it's misplaced, in my opinion, and people should switch to private clouds, which Open Cloud provides. It doesn't mean it's exactly private clouds. Any public cloud, any public can access it. Such like it acts like a cloud server basically, within instances. So each, for example, one server could be a data server that stores all the data, and you can access it within an instance of a container. Container is a virtual machine, and that's how Google Clouds actually works, and AWS does. But we're not gonna do that. As I told you, there's a PIPEDA and Privacy Information Protection Act in Canada, and some businesses, without knowing that they actually breaking the law, do it. But because they think they will never get audited, and they just keep it quiet. For example, a target could be a very great example why failed in Canada because it stored credit information of many millions of Canadians, and it was hit by a hack that happened in the United States. And millions of data, credit information, credit card numbers, addresses, names, phone numbers were compromised by that hack in the United States for Canadians as well. And that's why many Canadians stopped actually trust Target, and pretty much it went to a moment when they couldn't just operate in Canada itself. I'll let you read it. I'll leave it in the description of the video so you can read it. I'm actually happy that I found a good legal team, because we will building mining as a service placement platform, and we will have our own energy, like electricity, to supply our mining equipment, and we pretty much doing deployment for the businesses itself down the road, and our token will be used as a matter of membership for people to access our services. For example, law firms could store privileged information with their own private keys and encryption protocols within our walls, and we will not have control over it. Blockchain will deal with the rights and privileges, and as you know, it's very hard to trick it or do anything through a record within blockchain itself. Yeah. So let's do installation of the Ubuntu server. What we'll do is we will create a new machine. Let's name it Orion, because as it stands right now, within the support of public bodies and financial sector in particular, it's something out of the world, because they basically don't understand the technology itself. But as it seems, where is it? Ubuntu? Some of them actually start to figure out it's way more than they thought before. So I'll create a new one. Dynamically allocated, and then we'll do 58 gigs. It's pretty much enough, because we'll do installation of a server without graphical interface. So let's configure it. Bridge the network. Then this and that. And that I will do that. Okay, should be fine now. Okay, let's start up. Okay, let me I probably used one version here, so disregard, yes. Let's say okay. On general information, advanced disk encryption, no, we don't need that. Let's just create a new one. I think I misconfigured somewhere here. It's not supposed to. Okay. Linux. Ubuntu. Okay. Ubuntu 60. Whoops. That's probably why. More than enough. I'll create a new disk. Create virtual. Okay. Dynamically allocated. So 62 gig. Then start. Okay, install. Okay, we are in Canada. Okay, we know that it's English US, English US. It should take some time, but it should be fast because we'll have gigabit speed here. Let's leave it on that. Let's name it test. Choose password, okay. Take some. Yes. Yes. Use entire disk. Okay. Basically, it says that it will create a SDA and swap SDA. Okay. no automatic updates. And basically what we want to do here, we don't need a virtual machine host, we just need OpenSSH, and we do that with moving arrows to the very bottom and selecting it by pressing space. So the rest of it will be set up from OpenNebula itself, so we don't need it. And let's do that. Should take a few more moments. Installing grub. Yes. System should reboot momentarily. Choose that. And what we can do is we could minimize the window and open. Oh, wait, not. We first need to log into our front end, back end to see what are our IP addresses. So we don't need to look at it right now. Like it says, it needs to update 5 packages and 3 security updates. For now, no. What we do is we will if config to see our IP address. And our IP address is oops. I think, guys, we forgot to set up the bridge network, so we'll shut down now and we'll do for a second here power off machine installation. Oh, network, not bridge adapter. Okay, now what we do is we restart the machine itself. And we'll try to do that again. If it isn't, config, let's see. Oh, yeah. Now we have our private network IP address, which ends with 23. So what we'll do right now is we exit. Okay, because we don't need it anymore. We'll do edit. Pretty much just change the IP address. Okay, yes, and then we'll use a SSH client. On Windows you could use PuTTY, on Mac you could use Terminal or this one. I prefer this one because it's easier to manage your connections when you work with it. So basically it said to us that it has a SSH key. Do I want it to add to my SSH list? Yes. And then what we'll do now is we'll basically do is sudo -i. It tells us to enter the password, and we'll enter the password. Now we switch to root, and here, okay, we'll do installation. We use basically we use Ubuntu, so we need to do that. And as you say, execute it as a root, so we'll do that. It says okay, let's add it. Now what we'll do next is we echo OpenNebula files and see if it's correct version. Yes, stable. We'll press this one. Now we can skip this one because it's for CentOS. Now we execute this command. Okay. Done. Now we do that. Yes, please. We just press I and let it do its thing. Now keep in mind that currently OpenNebula doesn't work on 1804.1. It considers it as unstable, but since the stable version of Ubuntu came out at the end of July, I would say that OpenNebula is unstable. And OpenNebula community has to patch it to being able to work with 04.1. Okay. Now we will do is we will execute this one as a route. Yes, please. Yes, please. I think renting a commercial cloud, while it can be easy, it's unreasonable because either way you use too much electricity when you do mining or work with blockchain. Because some of companies do proof of work implementations, and they need to basically test it with miners, and some miner companies do that. And sometimes it put a smile on your face when you see a company that consumes a hell of a lot of electricity than some of Amazon Web Services do, or for that matter, Google Cloud itself. And they don't have its own cloud to save money. And that's why I created this tutorial. And plus, I will show you down the road some of the stuff that you should do in terms of network security and security audits of your servers to prevent hacks. Because let's be realistic, there's a lot of companies that suffer hacks, and billions of dollars were lost because of basically trusting cloud and thinking that it will solve every problem of security threats, which is not. While when you have your own private cloud, you can pretty much do audits every day to check that it's secure. And when you rent cloud from somebody, you have to entrust that duty to the company that you're renting from, which they do, but not always, as it appropriately should be done. And when you work with such heavily regulated industry like mining, cryptocurrencies, or blockchain, there's no excuse, but you have to do it yourself, because as I think about it, if you wanted to do something right, you have to do it yourself. And that's what I will ask of my people and every of my employee, future or current, it doesn't matter. Okay, it's wrong. When I was researching the name for the server, how to name it within this demonstration, so we'll make it Orion because it's out of this cluster, right? Basically, with OpenNebula, you can run multiple. You can run multiple instances, and you can create a data center for making profits off of storage. For example, you could create your own hosting. You could rent it to somebody, and you can make additional bucks out of it. Let's just see. Okay, it's done here, and we executed it, right? Okay, we need to log in as one admin, and because we are root, we can do that simple command su switch user, basically, and just without password we do that. Oops, sorry. Su. Ta-da! That's why you should do security audits of your servers, because hackers usually do that through SSH. And when they know how to get in as a root, your system pretty much is done. You're totally compromised. And hackers do know how to do that, trust me. And it doesn't matter, either it's cloud or it's bare metal. So, yeah. We can do that through VI, right? And we do that, and then we'll just change the password here, right? Just press insert, which is we called for command insert, which is called by pressing I. And then we'll just change the password here to what we prefer the most, which is gonna be for some checks. Oops. Now we press to save. We press escape shift ZZ. So at least it's how it works on the Mac and Linux, pretty much, because both are actually Unix systems. Okay, now what we'll do is we'll Okay. Echo. Basically, we will echo entire system. That just one moment. We'll echo entire system to use exactly specified password. Where is my 10 minutes? Yeah, something we don't always like with the Mac is that control, like dock height, and you have to seek it. So what we'll do now is we'll do that, and we will change and that to specified password that we specified before. Okay. Echo it. So now what is left is we will start Nebula. Okay. So, now okay. Now we just exit off one admin, and we'll do this under root privileges because we wanted to set a entire system to start the service. Okay. Now we do that, and we'll start Sandstone 2. On all the versions you should do that. Service OpenNebula start and blah blah blah. Now what we'll do is we do that. So you switch user 1 admin. Now you do that. Yes. See, it shows that it's communicating. Password token is encrypted, and that's all. Now we have to go to IP address that and tell it to communicate with this port number. Okay, so we'll do is we will go to will go to our IP address. Oh, by the way, what is the? Let me check. If I pick what is the password here? So it's 23, right? Just in case. 192. Let's do 23. This one. Okay. Ta-da! That's the control panel on your local network. It's pretty much your own personal OpenNebula cloud, and your own. You're now your own hoster of cloud services and cloud computing. Let me show you how it looks inside. What I mean. Okay. And some checks. It's initializing. Basically, we have two system users right now. No, not saving right now. You can subscribe to paid support, and I think if you wanted to support it in your corporation, you should do that, because it's one hell of a tool, especially when you work with the blockchain deployments and whatever, like mining and stuff. I mean crypto mining, not the mining gold or anything, because you don't need the cloud to mine gold, though blockchain Bitcoin is of gold. We could think of gold, right? But it's not. It's an asset, but its use cases are not as gold. It's pretty much bigger than gold. So here you can do your own instances. You see, you do your own VMs, but you need to set up templates first and a network too. So we'll do that in the next video. Thank you for watching, and I hope to talk with you soon again. Thank you.